it feels like you guys have to play a perfect game
Yeah.
to get wins. Was that kind of what today felt like?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely didn't play a perfect game today. I thought that, I do think that we're getting more consistent in areas of our game, and when we do those things, we're a tough team to play against, and that's a real good team. And I thought we did a lot of things that made it hard for them to get to their game. That's a team that's able to get to their game night after night. And I thought we did a lot of things that made that real challenging for them. And then I think that we did some things. We started to do some things in the second period that made it easy for them to get to their game. We always want to be aggressive. We always want to be an attacking team, but we also don't want to be careless with the puck, because when you're careless with the puck, you're not in a position to check it back, which is what I thought we did so well in the first period. So. That's again another good learning experience for us here. I would say that this is not one of those games where we felt like we had to play perfect, but certainly one of those games where we feel like we didn't play a full 60 minutes to our capability here.
Like, how snake-bitten is the team starting to feel? It's 3 games against real tough competition that you could have won.
Well, I guess it's how you want to look at it. Maybe you can build some confidence from that. Could have won, should have won, potentially. We're not winning those games. But again, I think getting an understanding of it's about us, and when we do the things that we're supposed to, and we do them, shift after shift, man after man, we're getting good results, and we're capable of playing with anybody. We're putting ourselves in a position to win because of things that we're doing and things that we're capable of doing. We're not closing out games, again, because of things that we may or may not be doing at a certain time in the game. So, for me personally, I'm not allowed to be frustrated, disappointed, feel sorry for ourselves. We have to just remain incredibly resilient right now, determined to keep getting better, and I'm going to ask the same of the players.
How do you balance the frustration of not winning, having these losses, breakdowns, with knowing that you guys have played against really very good teams and stayed with them?
Well, it's challenging because everybody's competitive, and everybody takes it personally. You're here to win hockey games. That's our job, and so, you don't feel real good after the game saying we were close to winning, or maybe we could have won tonight. At the end of the night, you feel good if you've won the hockey game. So that's the challenge. I think that. We have to really, really just harp on the idea of staying focused on the process and evaluating that. Were we strong in our process, and if so, what happened? And again, when it's not there, we're not as strong. But again, this is a time where it's forcing us to keep building it and keep being stronger in it and be more consistent in it, and again, do it for 60 minutes.
Mike, what were your thoughts on the fourth line today?
I thought that they brought great momentum for us. Obviously, they've got, all 3 guys are big bodies. At different times they had different guys with them. I moved Ratter up to play with G and Cam a little bit there, but scoring a huge goal for us. Mac with the big hit, and also the fight that I think that generated a lot of momentum, and the building came alive at that time. But shifts in the offensive zone and very reliable. This is a guy, with Brownie at center. This is a guy that doesn't bring a lot of points, but we've really missed him, especially with a guy like Coots out and with Hazy out. Brownie's a guy that can take face-offs for us, can kill penalties, and understands the little things that are required to win hockey games. And I thought, even though he's been out for a long time, he added a lot to our group tonight.
One or two more. Kind of going back to what you talked about warding off frustration.
Yeah.
You've said over the last few months that what you're trying to do is you're trying to, instill habits, show these guys that when you do the right things, they get rewarded.
Yeah.
Can it be hard when the guys are doing more of the right thing, but they're not getting rewarded, for like a sense of fatalism to creep in as it's none of this even worth?
Yeah. But I feel that we're at a little bit of a tipping point right now with that, to be honest with you, because there's so much frustration that we are pushing, and we are getting better. We're getting tougher to play against. We're giving up fewer scoring chances. We're generating more scoring chances. We're getting more consistent in our game and our checking game and sort of the mentality of how we want to play with the puck. But certainly, you don't hope for results as a coach. You want to work and earn your results, but at the same time, results do help build the confidence in that game and reinforce those things. So it's a challenge, and I'm gonna challenge our leaders, and I'm gonna challenge our group to stay with it, because that's what's required. Whether it's changing culture, building a game, going from a place of where we've been for the last 2 years to where we want to go. That's a really tough job. You've seen a lot of good teams, a lot of teams with a lot of good players who haven't been able to break that, and that's where we're at. So I feel like we've done a lot of good things, but the next part's going to be the hardest, and we have to stay with it.
What did you see on that overtime rush you guys had? It looked like an unreal save by them.
I'm sorry?
Your overtime rush you guys had there, it looked like it was an incredible
Yeah,
save.
it was, for sure. A great play by Sandy to hit Cam backdoor, and it looked like we had the move, it looked like we had the net, but just a desperation save by Anderson there. Seems like that's the way it goes. We certainly not getting the bounces, certainly not getting the breaks, but we just have to stay with it and believe that that'll happen. Believe that it will come.